A yandere is a sweet, caring, innocent girl who may destroy all of your clothes for being closer to you.
Hey, that's what we need. I need me a yandere in my life. That's the one I'm going with.
Than she is.
Because I'm not going to do nothing crazy to have you, you know what I'm saying? I might joke on the internet a little bit, but that's it. Look, we about to learn a little bit about waifus today. We've been watching Aaron's videos. He's been putting some decent waifus in there, except for one. Y'all already know which one I'm taking up out my my waifu Hall of Fame that Aaron tried to stick in there. All right. Obviously, they're paying Aaron to put whatever waifus they want in there because clearly what he said about Velma. My man is on somebody's payroll. But Trey was good. Let's get into a comprehensive guide to waifus.
There was once a time where humanity lived in a utopia. That was until the first waifu was introduced. Instantly, wars began over...
Who was the first waifu for y'all? Y'all let me... Who was y'all first waifu?
These women. Legend says Christopher Columbus set out to sea not to find some lame trade routes, but because Robin asked him to find a poneglyph. Judas did not betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, but because he was a saber simp. Even Hitler started World War II for his waifu, Kanye West. Most people get their starter waifu from watching a mainstream anime like Naruto. Since you're already attached to the character, it may lead you down a rabbit hole of sequels that test the dedication of the weeb. This is why I'm creating a comprehensible guide to help you understand the strange species that is the waifu. The law of Dure helps to categorize the sheer amount of waifus that exist. Tsunderes are... Law of Dure helps to...
Flat lives matter. They do not. Not here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, if you're part of the itty bitty committee, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. You do matter for sure, but I don't know. Stupid.
To categorize
crazy.
The sheer amount of waifus that exist.
Side
Tsunderes are by definition just Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Now, many people have called these women abusive because when they express their emotions, they leave you with more bruises on your body than Deku gets by simply existing. And they would be right. A yandere is a sweet, caring, innocent girl who may destroy all of your clothes for being closer to you.
Hey, that's what we need. I need me a yandere in my life. That's the one I'm going with.
Than she is.
Because I'm not going to do nothing crazy to have you, you know what I'm saying? I might joke on the internet a little bit, but that's it. I ain't doing nothing else.
Russian novelist once said, jealousy kills love, or love kills jealousy. Unless you're a yandere, where you kill everyone that he loves. Just don't look or talk to a single person ever again, and this may be the girl for you. Yanderes are shy, quiet girls who are actually talkative and sweet when they meet the right person. People who typically choose yanderes usually react like this. Oh my god, she's so kawaii. Ooh woo. Disgusting. Get some class and get a serial killer like the rest of us. Kuderes are like ice cubes. They may be cold, blunt, and emotionless on the outside, but after warming up to them for 72 episodes, you may yet see that sacred smile. Just be sure not to ask a
You think I can't handle a yandere? Come on, man. Listen, I joke way too much not to be able to handle it, okay? I wanted them people in school. I did just enough to get in trouble, but never too much to like get kicked out of class or a call home or ISS or detention. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing I did in school was not do homework. Got a couple silent lunches. Got restricted from a couple recesses, but I wasn't in trouble for real. All right. Calling me baldy is crazy, but what's good?
Kudere, a question you don't want the answer to. Dides.
But the yanderes, I need those, bro, because I'm going to tiptoe that line. I'm going to make you feel like I'm going to get them. But then I'm going to be like, then you're going to realize there's nothing to, you know what I'm saying?
Are happy-go-lucky characters who are more open with
Holla
their
getting
feelings.
wrecked by
Nothing
yandere
can bring
in a week?
these characters down, except when they inevitably lose to the main love interest because they are too normal. Since there are more Dede branches than people who actually pay to watch anime, I'll just leave it to the main 5. Now that you have a general personality for a waifu, there are a few minor qualities and characteristics that can be added to these basic molds. When most people begin anime, they often find themselves to be enjoyers of the vanilla personality. The more intermediate fans will take one look at these newly developed fans and refer to them as filthy fucking casuals. While the advanced fan curls up in a ball crying, wishing that he could go back to the vanilla genre instead of wanting to be stepped on by Akeno. Perhaps you find yourself looking for a character with the quality of forgiveness.
No, Zahid is not mind games though. I don't play mind games, not at all. I'm a social butterfly, but I understand the boundaries of my cage. That's why, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna look like it's gonna look like I'm flying away, but I know where to go and where not to go, man. Come on. I know what to do.
Forgiveness. Then Jesus-kun may be the waifu for you. Maybe you're from Alabama and an enjoyer of the incest tag. Now, before we all jump on them, I think it's important to note that they chose these girls because they have a lot in common, including some genes.
That's crazy.
Maybe you don't like when people third wheel, so you got a girl with 4 wheels. These Hot Wheel girls often have lots of personality to make up for their disability, and will never be disappointed in you, because they can't feel anything from the waist down. Perhaps when you were younger, you saw Lola Bunny, or for the younger generation.
Ooh, Lola Bunny? Was that the first one, though? I feel like Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter's mom, had to be the first one for a lot of people, bro. I feel like, I'm thinking back, that had to be the first. It had to be.
Judy hops and thought,
she had the Wagantron 9000, boy. Come on, I know y'all synced it.
I got a carrot you can nibble on. Lucky for you, Japan took one look at animals and said, man, that looks submissive and breedable. Any animal you can think of was turned into a waifu. Cat girls, fox girls, slime girls, whatever the hell this is. You can even get a battleship waifu if you want. Is your partner talking too much when you're trying to watch that time I was reincarnated as a toilet paper roll? This is why there's waifus whose whole personality is not talking. Perhaps you have mommy issues, daddy issues, whose whole personality is not talking. Perhaps you have
Man, I love fishing. Come on, what are we talking about?
Mommy issues, daddy issues, or just trust issues. There's a waifu for all of these, even nice ones with glasses.
Miss Incredible was definitely up there, but I feel like Miss Incredible came a little bit later for me.
I wonder what manga she's from. There's also a subgroup of anime fans who choose their waifus strictly based on character design, or as I call them, zero tooth.
Hey, DiCaprio, you know what I'm saying? My man be out there fishing for them 19-year-olds. He get them for about 6 years. They turn 25. He throw them back. You know what I'm saying? Then my man back fishing for the 19-year-olds. Crazy work.
Fans. This group is the mortal enemy of all people who chose Ochako as their waifu. All 5 of them over the age of 18. Character design is very important to mangakas, not just because they have to draw them all day, but because they have to make an ass load of money in merchandising.
True.
This means having the perfect thigh to waist ratio, that little pudge at the end of thigh highs, and a totally realistic body of a female without any internal organs. They come in all sizes, big and lolly. While you may be thinking that she looks like she could eat off the child's menu, she's actually over 2,000 years old. This one, on the other hand, is 14. You'll come to find that, aside from certain assets, the weeb often finds the most important thing about a waifu, her hair. The color groups are white hair supremacist, best girl blue, bratty pink, probably psycho purple, oh my god, a foreigner blonde,
where's the
tomboy
red? Okay.
basic black, and background character brown.
Okay, so what color y'all going with? All right, I think my build gotta have the red hair or the black hair. You know, all the other colors are cool. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can do white hair supremacist. All right, not growing up here in America, I cannot be attached to anything that says yeah.
The way the hair is styled is equally as important, such as you may like them with short hair.
Hold up, Gavin, you said I would smash any animated character there is? Now, you know they make, never mind, I'm not even, listen, they make animals, inanimate objects, them teacups in Beauty and the Beast, those are animated characters. Now, if you're telling me you're going to put your weenie in a teapot, I'm not judging, I'm just saying.
Since they've been rejected nearly as many times as you, there are so many more characteristics: fangs, tan lines, disgusted face, goth, twin tails, maybe even a hoge, not to be confused with ahigao. The best way to put it is in the words of a great modern day philosopher: any way you want it, that's the way you need it. However, through recent painstaking research done by the top researchers at Harvard, they have created a new waifu, the VTuber. These Oshis play games as well as talk on stream. You can actually interact with these waifus through one small transaction of your life savings. VTubers come both in sub and dub. And yes, weebs will argue about this too. Since VTubers do have free will, they will in the end reject you. But do you know who would never reject you? Your gacha waifus, or as I call them, NFTs. These are waifus in a game that you can pay to randomly spin a wheel with the hopes that you get the one that you want. Many great philosophers have asked, how much money would you spend for your waifu? The answer, all of it. Since the release of Genshin Impact and Fate Go, homelessness has risen at astronomical rates. People have begun to sell their organs simply to roll one more time for their waifu that they have a 0.1% chance to get. Rumor has it that Walter White decided to stop making meth and instead create new gacha waifus since it's a more addictive drug. After learning about all the different waifus, how does one determine which one is for them? Well, while most people watch a show and say, hey, I like that girl, she'll do, this is not always the case. The underrated waifu enjoyer watches an anime and picks some random background character to be their waifu. They believe since they watched an anime that nobody else has watched and picked a girl that nobody else has seen.
That's crazy. No. If people are out here picking their waifu based on the one that nobody knows, because they don't want anybody else to have their waifu, that's insane. See, I need the waifu with the waifus. I need the one everybody's looking at, but it's mine, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because if she, and that's, listen, if you get her and she's a yandere, come on. You lit. You lit. Hey, listen, when she focused, she's not focused on nobody else, bruh. It don't matter who want her if she wants you. That's why I'm going with the yandere waifu, all right? Any other thing just don't make sense. Not for me.
They are, in fact, the protagonist.
Watch Mr. Ballin'
we
today?
get it. You're so different because you like Ram more than Rim. The oldies are the anime fans from ancient times. This ancient decrepit creature is rumored to still be roaming the earth, yet probably won't stop talking about the masterpiece that is Evangelion and how Rei never stopped being best girl. But you do have to respect the oldies for being so loyal to one waifu. On the other hand, you have the seasonal whores. These weebs will watch every seasonal anime just to say,
Marin is the best girl of all time.
Then changes their minds to Yor the moment the next season starts. In the olden days, we would have sentenced these people to death for their crimes. But in modern times, we just suppress them in the deepest part of our minds, alongside Promised Neverland Season 2 and the opinions of light novel readers.
Nah, that's crazy.
And then there's JoJo fans claiming that Speedwagon is best girl. And they're right. So with all these waifus and anime fans with different opinions, what happens?
The Great Waifu Wars!
How dare you think that Akame was best girl? Did you not see Esdeath?
Yeah, but what about Sakura? I'll just let
get
myself
Sakura out of here, man.
A great war incites all over the internet
L's to ever
because
grace the
anime
screen.
fans can live with a lot of things. Not getting a season 2,
W hydrate.
live-action adaptations,
Arizona
but if there's
Deville
one
was
thing
good.
a weeb can't stand, it's when someone else has an opinion. If someone has the gall to dare have an opinion that you disagree with, that's their fault for having garbage taste. So the weeb decides that it's up to them to fix their opinion on a stupid waifu by giving them a well-thought-out argument as to why.
L opinion plus ratio.
Nailed it. Hello, as Death Simplunar here. You may be a little surprised since this wasn't an anime review, but it was a fun project that I'll probably be doing more of in the future, despite them being very difficult to make. So, as always, click here to check out my channel, click here to check out the recommended video, and click here to check out the most recent video, and click here to check out my second channel. Alright, goodbye.
Yo, W video. Listen, I'm still sticking by my statements. Send the yandere my way, all right? All them other ones, y'all can have them, all right? The ones who are got the Sour Patch Kids, you know what I'm saying? The ones that got to warm up. I need the ones that's going to be like, did she just touch your back to walk past you? Next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, where did she go? And then like you see blood leaking from the ceiling with the person like, oh, that's that girl I walked by earlier. And then you look down and she's next to you, wiping off the item used for that activity. Hey, that's not against YouTube guidelines, right? You know what I'm saying? I need one of those, okay? I need one of those. But y'all let me know what type of, you know what I'm saying, waifu you want. And if you say anything other than what I said, you're wrong.